Hello everyone, this is the Jobin District of Columbia training video I've prepared. All your licenses for District of Columbia are due to be renewed June 1st. All licenses expire August 31st, 2017. Be sure you have your continuing education in place. There's a $50 late fee if you don't renew. To renew, you go on, as always, www.pulseportal.com, and there you will fill out the information they require, and I will do a completion of it once your part is taken care of. A couple of updates on DC law that you should know. I'm trying to do this in lieu of you all coming in separately for each region you might be licensed with, so this will be helpful for you. A smoke detector and carbon monoxide detectors. The District of Columbia now requires installation and maintenance of both carbon monoxide and smoke detectors. Both the homeowner and the tenants are responsible for this. I suggest upon move-in to note in writing that both are working, along with no sign of mold. With this done, the responsibility then shifts to the tenant. Regular inspection and testing by the owner afterwards should be performed, and the tenant would be responsible to report between inspections if either fails. Quick note on your card reader: you should renew your Century card in the card reader, or you will not be able to view or obtain the most recent up-to-date showing reports. So keep that in mind for your card reader, that you can get showing reports once your card's updated. Another issue is solar panels. In DC, lender issues with Fannie Mae are becoming an issue with the lending policies of Fannie Mae. If the buyer purchases a home and the solar panels are owned outright by the seller, there's no issue. If they're leased, the requirements are the panels may not be included in the appraisal. The property must have an alternative source of power, and the monthly lease payments must be included in their debt to income ratio. If solar panels are leased through a third party under power purchase agreement, buyer would have the opportunity to review that contract. I will send a follow-up of this training with the website links for the power purchase agreements to you shortly, right after this transmission. They also have a very good guidebook to Fannie Mae's financing guide. It's 1,300 pages. You can look at link as well. Just to give you an idea of some of your training options, there's a new program called CMA Training, called PSA, Pricing Strategy Advisor, Mastering the CMA. It's $179. It's a one-day duration class for a designation. The website's pricingstrategyadvisor.org if you're interested in getting more proficient at CMAs. Recently, Bright MRIS, as you have been seeing in your MLS when you logged in, have blended together 43 different associations, 9 MLS systems, 6 states and the District of Columbia, 85,000 agents, and 20 million consumers. So we've got a lot of territory that now covered by MRIS. Quick note on home inspections performed and repairs requested afterward. Buyer cancels. Buyer does a home inspection and asks for repairs. The seller performs repairs as requested. Buyer later rescinds based on the homeowner's documents or condo documents. Now the seller demands repayment of money spent for repairs before releasing deposit. Seller is not entitled to a refund for these repairs, and the deposit should be returned in full. My suggestion is, if you perform a home inspection previously to a second offer, you should, with disclosure with the seller, offer a copy of the inspection to the subsequent purchaser. Hopefully you would have had items addressed. This is in the spirit of full disclosure. Always remember this, even if you're selling the house as is. Remember, even if you're selling home as is, you must disclose material defects, even using the as is addendum. Another issue that was interesting, you might have questions on, is, can I call it a bedroom? Here are the requirements for a bedroom. Minimum 75 square feet, 2 egress compliant with fire code, Windows not greater than 44 inches from the ground to allow a child to reach out to get up. Must have a heat source. Access cannot be via another bedroom, and the closet may be required. If you have a listing with a room that people have been using for a bedroom, I would suggest, if you wish to represent the room that does not qualify as such, call it a den or a hobby room or a guest area. A couple of housekeeping things. Earnest money deposits. Earnest money deposit in DC must be in the bank within 5 days, banking days, or 7 calendar days. We require you for all our regions to have the check here in 3 days to give us the weekend and the next following business day to have it in the bank. Just a quick update of upcoming events. Tuesday, June 6th from 4 to 5, CirclePix will be here. If you've not set up your CirclePix account and linked it to Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc., you will have a chance to see how much of a powerful tool you have to help you get the exposure you need. Also on Tuesday, the following Tuesday, the 13th, from 1 to 2, we'll have Darren with ExactSite demonstrate how you can have a fully functional website with an IDX link for a low fee of $29.95 a month. This is a bargain, and if you don't have any sort of advertisement for a website, this would be a great option for you. One other thing I've added with the email I'll be giving you is how to get the listing every time. It's got some great items that I think you'll find, and the link is on the Word document I send you. So the last item is the new DC Independent Contractors Agreement. We have a new Independent Contractors Agreement for Maryland and DC that we're going to request that you sign, and so we have a more up-to-date form now. So please call me if you have any questions, and if you need any help with the website, with zip forms, please log in. Make sure you have that working before you start working with a client, so you'll be up and running without any delays. Thanks for listening. I'm requesting everyone that sees this video to respond that they've viewed it for continuing education requirements. Thank you for sharing your time with me.